Hello. Hope everyone's doing all right. There we go. Turn that down a little bit. What are we going to work on? Couple things to work on here. I think just going to be kind of loose today. For now, we'll do some stuff with attunement. I think I'm running into a roadblock with it though. I got pros and cons. There are two ways I can do this, and they both have pros and cons. But we'll hop in, take a look at things. And I'm just awaiting feedback. see if I broke anything for multiplayer. I don't think I did. I think this mod is running as good as it probably ever has. By far. By far. Okay, where was I? Oh, that's right. So, let's see. Let's get rid of that resonator. We'll pick that up. We'll come over here. So, I started to work on the attunement system. For now, the attunement system's actually, it's something that is done through the emblem slot. You equip it, and I actually have like glowing marks that appear on your face when you're attuned to something. And basically, when you're attuned, you should be able to see, let's look at like grimoires, right? Because right now, technically, I'm attuned to the darkness, right? The dark essence. So if we go to spells and I pull some up, you could see like damage 9, right? Because 6 is the basic amount of damage, right? So because of my attunement, and it even says their current essence attunement is affecting this spell. All right, so this will do more damage if I do Arrow Blast because it's a darkness. Right here, right? This would do 3 damage because Aqua Burst isn't one of the within the elements of my attuned essence. Same thing goes for buffs if we find like agility. For now, the debuff for there is the duration. It's not really the stats bonus. I figured that would be too severe to also make it to where the stats are kind of crap. So for now, it affects just duration. But that means if we look at like swiftness, instead of lasting 10 minutes, which is the default, that can last 15 minutes as a tier 1. So starting to work on attunement stuff. Now I can pursue this one of two ways. Either it's an item that you can equip, kind of, and I got that idea from Final Fantasy XIV, where like I could be a fighter, right? But to become a paladin, I would need that soul, that item, that crystal to equip it. And then I go from like, you know, the gladiator, whatever, to a paladin, right? To be a paladin tank. So this was like a similar thing, right? You can take the attunement off, right? Pop it on. You know, things would happen just by equipping it. Now, what I would have to do is make it so I have to make it so that you cannot just swap these out and equip it, right? There would have to be a cooldown on these, which is a pain in the butt. Right, so that's the dilemma I'm running in if I do it this way. The other way I could do this is by having it live on the player itself. It's funny, it's all shaky. And it's because I have settings. I was testing some of the settings here. Yeah, immersive first person. See, like, now everything doesn't shake. Like, immersive first person's kind of terrible to play with. So I gotta figure this stuff out. You know, like if I save the information to the player, I don't know if I would have access to, like, you know, put something physical on, you know, like a physical change on you. Let's see. Let me pull up something here. I think it's that one. Right, so this would have been like the light attunement. Boop. So I don't know what to do. You know what? Let me do something here. Let's take a look at the behaviors. Right here. There we go. Entity behavior. I want to see if I can tap into on tessellation, because if I can, that's going to be freaking awesome. I could easily do what I want to do. On interact. I was kind of hoping I'd see it by now. 2 bytes from bytes. Oh no, I don't see it. On state change, get drops. Saturation on fall, on entity revive, on received damage, property name. On entity loaded and spawned, on game tick, after initialization, that's it. Oh, you son of a biscuit, man. If I had access to the on tessellation, which I think is in here, this right here is what I would want. Called by entity shape render CS before tessellating, because what I could have done is in here just say, you know what, you are attuned to this, let's add that mesh. You know, let's add the mesh, almost like when you equip gear. When you equip armor, there's an add shape for the gear that you're wearing. Ah, man. This sucks. You know, I'm gonna try something. This is a Hail Mary. It probably won't work, because I'm positive that it will not work. We'll go all the way down to hide my shame. I'm just gonna put this in. We're gonna do an override. Tell me I'm wrong. Here, I gotta stop the game. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I can't do this. Yep, there it is. It does not have access to it. Damn it. So, I mean, we're kind of at a impasse here. Either I attach it to you as a player, make it like a ritual or something that you have to do to unlock it, right? To become attuned to, like, the darkness, right? You do your ritual, whatever it is, you pay your price, you become attuned to the darkness. Without any kind of physical change. Or I turn it into an item, but I'm going to run into problems there as well, unfortunately. Because what's to prevent someone from having all 3 essence attunements and then just swapping, right? They're like, oh man, I ran into a fire elemental. Let me attune to water, right? So I can do more damage, you know, whatever it may be. Sucks. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. This is kind of what I've been racking my brain on. You know, waiting for feedback. This is it. All right, let's hop back in the game. Let me see what I can do. Maybe I can put a debuff on you. Maybe when you remove something that, like one of the attunements, maybe when you remove it, it puts a debuff on you. Maybe. Voxy Woxy, how's it going? You're catching me stumbling through some stuff here, trying to figure out how this stuff will work. And we're talking about like the attunement system. All right, so here I am. Oh, and you know another problem is if you can see there the item. It's gonna have a weird shape to it. Oh shit! There's something there that that I don't have keyed right. Oh wow. Is it like that for all of them? Let's pull up the light attunement core and put it there. Shit, it's the same thing. Interesting. Right? Because you put it on. Now I'm light attuned right now. Which means some of these spells, here we go. So yeah, like if I do fireball in this state, it's gonna do 9 damage instead of 6. Only gripe I have at ATM, still not A2 mage. I have almost 150 mana, but I need to spam my staff for 12 whole levels to go to tier 2, T2, because I need 50 from guess experience or something. Lol, I'm gonna have to spam transmutation for hours. Yeah, that's the current version that everyone else has access to. I have a supporter section in my Discord, and we have been playing on the new alpha rewrite. Oh, I'm on alpha. Oh, you're permadeath. Oh, why are you not called permadeath here? Wait, so you need 50 mana and you are spamming transmutation? Shame on you. Shame on you. you have this coming. You should be casting other spells. So the way magic experience works, I guess if you want to spam transmutation, you can. But you should be doing other spells because your experience is directly related to the amount of mana that you are expending. And I think I have a slight debuff on transmutation, so it's not really the best for leveling. It's a fractional amount, but if you sit there and just spam transmutation, it's not that good. On my phone now, home. I'm out of mats for everything, and I've been casting all the spells to get all the stuff. I've hardly used transmutation. I'm 60 hours in. Okay. All right, so that changes things then. What do you remember what your mana is right now? You could find out by like hovering over your mana bar. So I could see like my magic experience is 12. Meditation insight I have 0, and armor bonus I'm getting 10. And that's only because I have plus 10 for this attunement core. So the question is, where are you? It's like 30, it's like 38, like 70, and like 30. Okay, so really to level up to the next stage, it's just your magic experience. That's all. Your magic experience. I guess. All right. Creative. This is the first feedback that I'm actually getting for this, and this was feedback I was kind of hoping to get. I'm doing a lot of research. The research is great, like meditation insight research is great, but it gives you a bonus in the fact that you have a larger mana pool to expel more mana, to gain more experience. You know, pop some Riftbloom tea, walk around, and dump your mana pool into spells. That's the way to gain magic experience. Or you can do rituals. Rituals will give you experience as well. And I think by making grimoires, I give you some magic experience doing that too. I'm not sure what the rate is for rituals. Let's do a ritual. Which ritual? Which one? Which one? Let's pull up the handy dandy book here. Boop. What ritual do I want to do? Something easy. You know what? This one. Perfect. Perfect. Man, my mouse feels weird. I got my new replacement mouse in. I hate it. I hate it so much. It feels different. It's like I made a new friend by force, right? I had no choice in this. I'm trying to make small talk with it. It's got these these grips. I haven't worn anything down yet. Oh man. Let's pull up enchanted stone. Let's get some magic chalk. Magic chalk. Boop. All right, let's go into here. Boop, boop, boop. 2, 3, 4. Pop that there. And then I think it's this. Do. I think that's it. Yeah. All right, I need a wand. You know what? Let's get the if I'm going to be doing stabs, I guess I'll just do the wand. The basic flat tire wand. We'll use the bone version. Insufficient mana. Break my heart. There we go. Love admin tools. The new symbol looks good. Ah, shit! I missed! Dude. Oh, what am I missing? Hold on. I'm missing the reagents. I think it's just Arcanus, right? I miss the reagents. Yeah, 4 Arcanus. All right, Arcanus. Corpse Explosion. This is an awful lot of work that I'm doing here instead of just looking at the code. Because now I have to, 66.7%. 66.7. So I went from 66.7% to 81.5% doing that. Which is definitely a lot more than eating crystallized memories. Crystallized memories are something that you want to eat into tier 2 and 3 because it's a pure percentage base, right? So 5% of easy to get mana, it's not really worth it. But 5% of something that needs a lot of magical experience, and when you're casting and you're getting 0.1%, 5% is an astronomical amount per hit. Let's see. But actual spell costs, I use one every single time to start fires. But that's about the only spell besides world magic I'm able to do. You should, I mean, you can get other wands. See, now this is where more spell suggestions could come in handy for primitive magic, right? For wands, you only have so many choices. You can cast transmutation. You have all of the attack spells, right? All the elemental attack spells. So right off the bat, if you want to be I love fire mages, you get a hold of a fire crystal, go ahead and make yourself something to defend yourself, right? It's going to be better than, honestly, it's going to be better than a sword anyways. Swords are kind of crappy, right? So if we look at, right now everything is skewed because I'm a light mage right now, so we'll just throw that out. Let's go back to wands. Right, so it's 2.5 damage, and I think a copper sword. Oh no, they call it a flax, right? Copper. There we go. So that's 3.8. So 2.5, 3.8. It's definitely weaker than a copper tool, but you could do it kind of at a range, and you could do it while moving. right? So you have a way to like attack at least, and then you have watering dew to like water your plants, and then you have kindle. So this may be an opportunity to add more wands. The goal is to have you do other things other than just spam transmutation, right? Transmutation's important. It's the catalyst of like magic, right? You're going to use transmutation to affect like all this stuff, right? Every ritual you activate, you know, you can do it in the world to like convert leaves to sticks. You can, you know, little things like you could relight torches that are burnt out with transmutation. There's a lot of things you can do with transmutation. You could harvest rift blooms with transmutation. So you will be using it a lot, but I want to make sure you don't use it as your primary leveling spell. Because again, 60 hours in, just made synthesis machine, and only because I knew how to make it. Doesn't say how to make it in the book still. Synthesis machine? You mean the Oculus? Yeah, grimoires are way far down the line. Well, okay, so I'll show you with the Oculus, right? So you pull it up here. Whoops. Let's grab it out. Pop it here. You can just hover over here, right? So I show you how to make the blocks themselves, and then here when we look at the guide, right? Like you're reading the guide. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Synthesis and grimoires. So if you don't know the structure layout, place the Oculus core down. Recommend to place it 4 blocks above the ground, and then right mouse click to see a highlighted 3D model of what the structure looks like. To turn it off, right click again, right? So you put it down, 1, 2, 3, so that would be 4. And then you right click on it. That's what you do. And you could see here that some of this is red, right? So those aren't the blocks to use. And then when you read further about this, right, it tells you here, blocks you can use are enchanted stone, zeganite, astrolith, and netherite, right? So you could build it out of any of the stones. So I got to figure out what more to cast every world magic. I can at this point multiple times. I think, yeah, gotta try a survival world too and kind of see how long it takes. Yeah. And the other side is, remember, there's going to be 2 ways to play this mod. The first way is you're starting out fresh in a brand new world and you don't have resources and you're just, you know, you're just starting fresh, right? You don't even have copper. Your attention is kind of split there, right? You're going to be gathering food, you're going to be gathering material, you're looking for copper, mapping out the world. There's a lot of other things you're doing instead of just focusing on magic. Now, if you go into a world where things are more established and you bring in the mod and you are already in the copper age and you're scratching iron, well, right then and there, right, you have the copper, you can make your copper resonator right off the bat. You probably have decent patches of land. You probably have a lot of resources, like all the different reeds and stuff that you pulled from the area, all the papyrus if you're in that area. You know what I mean? Like, you probably have stashes of basic materials, so then you could focus on just the magic aspect. You don't have to go searching for food the whole time. You don't have to go preparing, you know what I mean? So I have to think about balance in 2 ways. Either you are resource rich, or you're starting out, you know, the poor man shuffle, right? Yeah, I think I got a survival world 2, see how long it takes. I hate when this does this. Like, there's something in the game. Spawn conditions. Like, drifters are spawning incorrectly, and it says, yeah, let the VS team know, but this does nothing. But because I'm in my development mode, it, like, catches that error. Freaking hate it. There we go. My guide isn't that far. but it told me to make it for the next step in achievements. Is that what it did? Is that what it did? Well, yeah. So your next step, your next I freaking hate this. Yeah, so your next achievement, right, would be you're unlocking this, right? Yeah, it's this one. Oh, no, it's this one, right? This may be on me. Grimoire Synthesis, that's the icon. So use an Oculus. Oh, I see, Foxy Woxy. Ooh. Yeah, I'm putting the cart before the horse there, huh? Is it like that for all the other guides? Like, was it like that for the researching the rust? No, because that one you just craft the spell forge. You know what I maybe need to do here? Why don't I make the unlock to where you have to craft an Oculus block, the Oculus core? Because I think that's what I have here, right? Craft a gateway core. I could give you the achievement here. That way you create the Oculus, and then it unlocks all the information about it. So you got all this. Oh, the handbook is back here. Right, you got your spell ciphers, your rust stones. Yeah, that's the confused. Remembered how to make the Oculus, so I went ahead and did it. Hey, that's what feedback is needed for. Remember, when I'm doing this stuff, my face is like this, right? On the prize. So I don't get to playtest this stuff. I'm like, we got progress. So let me fix that right now, because that is pretty important. And I think that, you know what the silly part is? I think that's like the only thing. You know what I tried to do? I tried to do something unique there. I didn't want everything to be a craft or pick up this item kind of deal. So I tried to be clever with having you actually make something. Maybe I should stick with my day job, huh? All right, one book to rule them all. One book to rule them all. Let's go to... I believe I want to do the Oculus core. Here we go, achievement unlock. I'm going to cut this out. And then we are going to go into the block. Block station, Oculus core. I'm going to temporarily paste this in here, and then I'm going to copy this whole thing out. Go into here. Paste. That's a good catch. That is a good catch. That's why I'm like, what do you mean you were struggling? I wrote this all down in a guide. What do you mean? There we go. All right, let's save that. So I'm gonna shut down, and we are going to drifters incorrectly spawning is especially finicky. One of my friends adjusted a few. Oh wait, I'm missing something. It's Bernardo. Hey, was saying that to my brother yesterday. I'm glad we have people testing it. I'm like the full hardcore testing it from start to finish. That's awesome. Also, if it seems like the rate of experience is taking too long, go into the configs and lower the experience multiplier. I have that in there as well. But I also want you to remember, so I don't know if you were around when I was talking about this, but the general idea of this mod is I am tired of going into a server or playing the game and then people rush steal. Like, people could literally get steal in less than like 4 days gameplay. Like, it's ridiculous how fast people can rush steel. And then at that point, it's like, why do I play, right? You know what I mean? So a lot of servers that I see, unless you're in like a heavy role-playing server, they die out because you run out of things to do. So Magic is supposed to take time. You're supposed to research and something to work towards to keep your ass logging into the server and playing. You know what I mean? But the mod version that's out for everyone else, it was too far in that direction. I got no feedback on anything. So that's what the initial... So if it's too extreme, just bump that number down a little bit so you get experience a little faster. All right, Bernardo, guess what? Chicken butt. One guy making everything there is going to be issues. Yeah, that's the other part of it. Like, I'm doing the modeling, the animation, all the code, the texturing, planning everything, right? All the GUIs, the entities, everything. The spells, shaders, like, you name it. It sucks. It really sucks. Apparently, it's a bug is prevalent in a whole bunch of mods. Oh, the bug for the drifter spawning? I don't think it's... Well, it's going to be prevalent in everyone's mod because it's actually something in the base game. I looked up the code and it actually says to, like, contact the VS team, but this is harmless. And I'm like, oh. So it tried to spawn drifter dash normal in a place that was, like, out of bounds. So I'm like, oh, okay. I guess the guys know about this. I'm not gonna report this. It has arrived. How are things? Things are pretty good. They're pretty good. Can't really complain. Doing all right. I got a little time to play here, so I'm feeling better about that. Oh, I forgot to get rid of that. Boop. Let's hop back in the game. So I'm going to verify that this actually works now. Oh, I'll check it out, but I'm trying to do everything to make sure I'm not missing something. Yeah, and you know, the other side of it though, Foxy Woxy, is that I need, you know, maybe there needs to be more spells for the primitive, you know, section of this, right? Maybe I should have, you know, more buffs and stuff, right? That through the wand, weaker versions of these buffs. Kind of like, and I kind of did that with Sneaking Steps. It's a buff that's actually really good because it lowers your aggro radius of creatures. So I could do more buffs, right? I could bring more spells in the form of wands. Just no one gave me any feedback on it yet. You know what I mean? Like, no one's told me, like, hey, you know what would make a good wand? Like, you know, this spell, this spell, this spell, and this spell, these grimoire spells, they'd be really good if we could get those sooner. Like, you know. What, you tired getting on servers as if you play the game? Yeah, that's true. I'm in development hell, basically. What is a server? What is it like to play with other people, to hear their voice? What is it like? What is it like to actually play and like have to build a house and not just admin fly everywhere? Spawn items in and look for crashes? New fire clay spawning is sure to tweak that. Oh yeah. Wrong. Magic's supposed to be rushed as fast as possible to get out of the way because they were in mod packs only to make the players suffer. That's it, Bernardo. You got it. You got it. Just arrived to hear that line be used against you at the end of your days. Maybe I should stick to my day job. You took it out of context. Never happened. Yeah, something can spam MOTR. I always have tea on me. Always have a kindling wand. But other than that, my mana is always full because I transmutation and kind of here and there. Yeah, so I maybe the issue then It's just the, like, I need to entice people to cast more spells. You know, maybe that's what it is. But I can't even make grimoires yet, so just those 2 spells till further notice. Well, again, you do have all the attacking spells. But yeah. And wands are supposed to be bridging the gap to grimoires. Let me get on my PC. Ah, you got ads. I'll wait to continue the talk then. So I guess let's look at, let's look at some spells. Maybe I can... Oh, wait, no. Before I do anything else, let's pull up some admin tools here. We are going to remove all magic. Boop. Man, I was going to work on attunement. Now we're doing something else, which is great, because I was working on attunement because I had... I'm just waiting for feedback, so let's jump on this feedback. All right, so I don't have magic unlocked, right? We're just gonna rush this here. We are going to artificially, boom, unlock magic. Oh, you'll notice I put something else in there, right? Right there, you have unlocked magic. You have unlocked the achievement, Peer Beyond the Veil. Check the Manual of Magical Arts for a new guide. So anytime you get an achievement now, I'm telling you, if there is a guide, like a written guide with it, it will tell you what the, that there's something new here. Boom. Boom, baby. Juno! That's amazing, actually. Yeah, something so... I added that, like, I think I added that at lunch today. Like, it was something I'm like, what would be really good? All right, let's make some stuff. Thaumic Workbench. All right, yeah, so it's just going to be Mage Weave. I thought so. Let's get a log. Let's get rid of a lot of this stuff. Get rid of that, and that. Swiftness. Oh, do you like this? The new ring? The Ring of Influence? That was something that I put in. So all the players that are inside of that ring have a chance of getting the buff as well. And I even put, you could see in here, AoE applies to +2 players. So it always applies to yourself, and then it picks another 2 players within that circle, within that radius. But and it scales on your magic tier. So if you're a tier 3 mage and you cast this spell, you can get 6 other players around you per 1 cast of the spell. Thought that was kind of cool. Thought it was kind of cool. What the? Oh, God. I don't want to see my body. Ugh. Is that why things are looking weird? Let's go into controls. This is what I get for playing with... Oh, God. Turn it off. Oh. I hate that mode. Oh, thank God. Whew. There we go. Nothing there. Whew. All right, let's pull up a log. Now that I've body shamed myself. Let's get a knife. Let's also get... I'll just pull up the Mage Weave. Oop, doesn't matter which kind. GM1. Bam. 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 Did I get the wrong kind of log? Hold on. Let me look that up again. Thaumic Workbench, right? Ah, there we go. Oh, I had it wrong. Boop. Boop. There we go. Bam. Proper workbench. All right, let's put that bad boy down. Now it wants Arcanus. Which I believe, yeah, it's just this stuff here. Let's GM2. We're just going to grab a chunk of this, chunk of this. We're going to grab lightning crystals. Why not? Bam! Grab a bunch of Arcanus. New source of power. So you see, right? It's not saying anything else because it's not unlocking stuff yet. Now a wand. And we'll just pop this, right? So easy. I just need a stick. Grab a bunch of them, because why not? Oh, I need shifting fibers. Boop. There we go. Grab a whole stack. There we go. Yo, is it Harry? Check the manual of magic arts for the new guide right there, right? So that tells you all the information there. Now we need some magic chalk. I think that's going to take rot. Bam. It's going to take some paper, parchment. I don't remember. You know, I vaguely remember this. Something like this, this, and this. And maybe a stick in there or something. Come on, bro. Don't make me look it up. Son of a bitch. Magic chalk. Oh, I needed the copper resonator. It wasn't a stick. The stick was the old recipe. There we go. Created my copper resonator. Let's get rid of the sticks. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, now I gotta piece this right. Is it like this? There we go. Bam. Ancient World Magic. Check the manual for magic arts. Okay, we'll check it. So that tells you all about the rituals now. Now we have to complete the ritual world essence. Oh, we got to create an obelisk. A similar like small touch would be a change to the magic book's tab buttons, those things along the left hand side, where the currently selected ones would be lighter, darker than the other buttons. So you would, oh yeah, you know what? That is a good idea. Like have it highlight or something. You know what? Let me add that to the list. For magic guidebook, add a highlight to the side icon you have selected. There we go. If we have a little time, I'll do that now. Did that too on my PC now. Already can tell. Yeah, I just get lost easily in the pages. You know what? I kind of do too. It's a good suggestion for sure. And really, what I could do. Okay, let's move on to a couple things, and then I'll show you what we can do. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of this and this. Oh, I needed that magic chalk. Oh, that's okay. Need that. Grab the magic chalk again. Grab that. Grab some torches. Bam. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up that there. I was gonna say, am I gonna have to do some terraforming? Ah ha ha! Damn it! Yep, there we go. Bam! The power of essence. Check the manual of magic arts. A lot of guides. All right, so I need to create the ritual of runic power to create a basic rune stone. We'll look in here. Yeah, so, oh yeah, I remember this pattern. So it's going to be chiseled stone, 6 Arcanus. Boop. Thank you. All right, chiseled stone. See, this is why I don't normally do a lot of playtesting, because this stuff takes forever. But this is definitely an important thing. This is important enough for me to actually, there we go, do this testing. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, we'll throw an extra one in there. It should not eat that extra one. Boom. Yep, and there's the extra one. Pick it back up. I got 4. Excellent. This one didn't come with a guide, but this next one does. Craft a spell forge. So I can just come into here. See, this is what the idea was, right? You see what you have to craft, go to your survival handbook, type in whatever it is. Here's the spell forge. This is what I need. And you kind of go from there. So we'll pull up temporal gear right there. Get rid of some of this stuff. Get rid of my torches. Grab some enchanted stone. There's the Arcanus. All right, what else? Yep, some of the rustic compound. What else? Obsidian. I don't think I need the chalk right now. There we go. GM1. There we go. I have it side by side. This is probably what I should have done before. This recipe doesn't look right. Aren't you supposed to have that in there, right? Because this is enchanted stone. So I got the enchanted stone, the rustic compound, obsidian. Oh, Jesus Christ. No one... Hey, there it is. Bam. So good, that works. My restriction works. Your speed fades. Oh, wah, wah. Good use of a buff. I'm surprised I didn't have this require the copper resonator. I'm very surprised in myself. I'm gonna potentially add it. The spell forge. Use the copper resonator in the recipe. There we go. Bam. Done. Pop it down. Check the guide. There it is. Tells me all about it, how awesome it is. Now the next one. One book to rule them all. Oh, I got to change that, but right, it's not going to be that anymore. Use an Oculus to complete. Let's change that flavor text. GUI menu. There we go. Use an Oculus to complete a grimoire. Instead of that, let's say craft an Oculus core. Okay, there we go. Craft a spell forge, craft an Oculus core. That's what we're gonna have to do next. Oculus core, there it is. /GM2. I believe that's the only thing I need, right? Yeah, I got everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? This doesn't have it either. What was I thinking? Quiet, drifters. There we go. New guide opened up. And there's your guide. Okay, so now, good catch, permadeath. Good catch. One person had to suffer and struggle, but it's going to help everyone else. Six, I've made so many of those. Felt like I should have leveled me up before. Yeah. You made so many of what? So many Oculuses? Sweet. All right, so that works. Now let's go ahead and ninja in a selection, right? Whatever you're selected on. Let's ninja that in right now. I'm going to save and quit because I'm going to have to create a new texture. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. Go right here. We can open up any of these. So what I'm going to do is delete out the center, and we are going to inject color into this. I hate all of these color options. All right, so we're gonna go into color tint. There we go. Give it a blast of color. I think that should pop enough. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is copy paste. And I'll just say menu selection. Or I'll say menu currently selected. Right, that's there. Copy, paste, save. Undo all of that, right? Let's just don't save that. Okay. Now in here, I think I can minimize all of that. Show familiars menu. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, so in here, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to put it at the bottom. This is going to be called menu dash currently selected, and all I have to do is that let's give this a test. Build. So this should now work with the unlock magic. These are some good suggestions for sure. Definitely good suggestions. And permadeath, I think what we need to do is come up with more wands, right? To give you more opportunities to use magic. I'm thinking some of the basic buffs, like I won't do run speed, right? Because run speed's good, strengthen is good as well. And I think rapid shot, they're all really strong buffs. But I can create all the other buffs and put them in wand form as well. Maybe that would help. That way you feel like you would want to like buff yourself, right? Because what those wands are supposed to do is bridge the gap going into grimoires. Grimoires are by far better. They are superior in like every way. But wands are definitely nice to use. Oh yeah, here we go. totally did not work, huh? It totally did not work. All right, so it can't be in there. Oh, duh. I shouldn't put it in there. This is the section here. Not that one in particular, but okay, show general info. I believe, whoop, oh no, there we go, cut. Damn it. I'm still getting used to this new mouse. But it's here in the pages. Okay, show info, unlock magic. Should be right in here. Let's save that, fireball it in. There you go. So when you click on it now, it will select it. I can change the color, but we got something going on here. Maybe I can bump it one more in so it looks more highlighted, but at least we have the change. Let's paste it into here, right? We're gonna have to do... Do I not have this? Is there, do I have a zero bounds? I think I do. Okay, so that's what that one is. Jesus Christ. All right, so we're gonna go through all these guides. Got it in there. Paste. You know what? This is gonna be a lot easier if I just make it full screen so I could see everything. So this would be 2. Paste. This would be 3. Paste. This would be 4. Paste. This is 5. Paste. This is 6. This is 7. Gateways. I think this is something different. This is like 0 right? Or is it 1? There it is. Okay, I think that one's that. And then spell duplication, I think it was... I think this one's right. Right 2. And I think that's it. Okay. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Oh, we don't have everything unlocked. All right, so I'm going to use the admin tool to unlock everything. There we go. Unlock all achievements. Boop. It's a nice quiet one. I didn't need any bells or whistles. All right, gateways are working, and that one's working. So everything here is working. Let's make the icon look a little better, maybe a little brighter. Make it pop a little more. So maybe what I can do... We're going to add something there. I'm going to copy this. You know, I'm just going to do this. Do that. Do that. Select the whole thing. We're going to go into hues and saturation. Let's make it yellow, maybe. Like a nice, bright... kind of yellow. All right, we're going to reload. All right, open it up. There we go. Like a nice yellow. Do you think that's good, Gino? Right. Nice. All right, perfect. It's in. I should probably do the same thing for this, huh? I should do the same thing here. And for the pets and the supporter pets too. What are you thinking? Should I do the same thing while we're on it? Probably. Yeah. My OCD was kind of itching there a little bit. just a little bit. All right. So we're going to do a similar thing. I got to come over here. We're going to have to find the icon. I don't remember where it is. It may not be in icons. I think it's in here. Yep. So there's discovery. Okay, so there. Okay, so this is the true discovery. I don't think I'm using this one. So we're going to put a ZZZ there. Bump it down. And there's familiar. I think they're all the same size, right? Yes, they are. So what I will do is take this, copy, paste. And I'll say icon currently selected. We'll open this up. I'm going to copy this. Keep canvas size. Paste, keep canvas size here. There we go. Merge those layers down. Copy, paste. There we go. Save that. UX ain't the sexiest, but your users will love you. Yeah. I mean, UI is, yeah, it's not the sexiest thing to do, but yes, people will appreciate it, especially since they've been without. they will appreciate. They will eat what is given to them. I'm putting it on their plate. All right, copy that. I don't know who that is. Probably someone trying to, you know, trying to sell me something. All right, paste that in. So this is different, right? This is in a different path. It's here, and then it's icon, currently selected. Copy. Oh, actually, let's copy this. Paste that in, copy the whole thing. All right, so that's the meditation insight discoveries. Now, where are the familiars? Were they up here? Our supporter familiars. So that's a background, the background side. Where's the button? Apply, clear. Supporter pets. Okay, that's it's down there. cut this out, paste it there. Copy, paste. And I believe just pets. All right, I think this is it. I think this will do it. Bam. Delicious. Let's hop back in. Ooh. I still need an answer. Should your buffs affect you using spell scrolls? I still need that answer. Oh, it put it around there? Uh-oh. wrong places, but it's not all that bad. I just gotta find the damn. I gotta find the icon. Now summon red. Dismiss, apply, clear, pets. I thought that was it. So I'm gonna paste this in here. I have an idea of what's going on. I have an idea. I think I know what's going on. I'm not redrawing these from the base background, is what it all boils down to. So I need to look at anything with icon. So icon discovery, icon familiar, icon summon red, no. Icon supporter. So let's look for icon discovery first. There it is. This is the bounds that I want. So let's scroll down. Copy. There we go. All right, let's scroll down. Your buff should affect scrolls. So, and that also includes debuffs, right? So if I'm attuned to light and I use a scroll that is light attuned, I could get more out of it. But if I use one of the other elements, because it would be a two-way street making this. So do you still agree? I know there was a heated debate there on if you should get debuffs, which I am in very strong opinion that you should if you're gaining more power. How you doing, Grey Rog? I'm trying to find. I'm getting like lost here. I'm getting lost. Okay, this is it. Discoveries. And I gotta find... Okay, this right here. Bam. It gets that bounce. Now, before I go all ham, let's just do a refresh here. There it is. That's it right there. Perfect. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to do. Oh man. All right, next thing, icon dash. Let's do the supporter. Copy that. should be right there. Okay, and the next thing, icon. Icon familiars, because that's what they were called before. You said yes. Okay. Debuff 2. Sounds good. We got one for that. I probably should turn this into a poll. I thought people would just like jump on board though, because I'm ready to like do what needs to be done with these. See, my thought, Grey Rog, was if I have spell scrolls not affected by anything. So let's say you are attuned to the light essence, right? So you have fire, lightning, and nature spells that you're good at. And then all the light spells, like if you cast a light buff, it lasts 50% longer. Now what happens is the other buffs, like from buffs from other spells, will last 50% less time, right? And those attacks and stuff will also be debuffed down. You are focusing in on a magic school. That means your fireball, instead of doing the 18 points of damage, or 16, is it 16? Yeah, the 16 points of damage does like 27 points of damage per fireball. You know, so my thought was, if it doesn't affect, like if your personal stats do not affect those spell scrolls, then you can help skirt some of those buffs and debuffs, right? So at that point, you're like, you know what? I'm garbage at casting water spells, being fire attribute, right? So, and those kind of buffs, right? But I created spell scrolls, right? I could use a spell scroll to get the full effect of whatever the attack is or anything that I'm trying to do, even though if I were to cast it personally, it would do half the damage. But if I cast it through a spell scroll, it at least does the base amount of damage. Now, the drawback is spell scrolls are not cheap to make. But if you are trying to take down like a boss, like a sentinel or something, and you are not attuned for, you know what I mean? You're not attuned for the weakness. At that point, spell scrolls would become very handy. And that was my idea with it. Okay, so supporters work, pets doesn't. Still. Now, what is it called? Is it just called icon-familiar? That's what it's called. Weird. That should be working. I'm gonna reload. And we got... Oh, it's about time for me to get off anyways. All right. You know what? Let's find someone to raid. Let's find someone who is playing Vintage Story. Please, any other suggestions, put them in the alpha chat. Please, please, please. These have been good suggestions. Hey, Juno Wood is on. No talking. Good. Good, because I can raid and run. All right. All right, just a quick check-a-rooney. Nope, still not there. Okay, so I'm gonna write myself a note to fix that tonight. I'm gonna have some time tonight if I'm not tired to hop on. Fix pet outline not showing up. Oh, you know what it could be? cut this. Yep, I know exactly what it is. Base dot single composer. I have to move this here. There's an order of operations with this stuff. I do not have any pets discovered right now, so it's not calling it. There we go. That's what it is. And when I do discover pets, then this outline will still be there. All right, so let me just get that off. There we go. Perfect. Save and quit. All right, let's do exclamation raid / raid. Whoops, that was not the person. Come on, man, I just want to copy the name. There we go. Jeez. Jeezy Pete's. Oh, their settings do not allow you to raid at this time. Oh, missed out. Oh, man. You know what? It's rare that I do this. Let's just end the stream. Let's just end the stream because everyone else, like, I gotta go. Like, I don't have time to talk with people. We got a couple people here. I say fend for yourselves, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Whew, this is pretty good. For those of you with the alpha access, hop in the Discord. Give me some feedback. Grey Rog, you gave me some good feedback there. Maybe I'll just turn it into a poll. I'll just turn this into a poll and let it run. I was hoping to get a quick answer because there's a lot of work that's going to go with this. So yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. And if anyone could think of buffs or other spells that should be a wand, let me know. Right? Let's fatten out these wands a little bit. Give you more entry-level magic. All right, thank you. Have a wonderful night, everyone, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. See you later.